And in conclusion, let me say this. If you ever need help, if you ever need anything, what belongs to us belongs to you.
So I think I better shove off before I sign on for another hitch on your stinking ship. All right.
Stephen, why quit here? Why don't you wait till you get back to the States?
Because I know you, sweet. I wait till I get back and you'd have me sign on for another 3 years.
You change your mind, you come back.
Thanks, sweet.
Goodbye, pal.
Goodbye.
See.
Come on, Charlie.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah?
Looks like you're trying to take Charlie with you.
Who's trying, I'm taking.
He belongs to the ship.
He belongs to me, sweet. I picked him up in Calcutta, remember?
We've been feeding him.
I'm sure he's very grateful.
I say he stays.
Hey, wait a minute, sweet. I think Tony's right.
Somebody ask you?
Nobody has to. I say he's right, eh?
I say he stays.
Sweet, what happened to anything you want, Tony boy? What's ours is yours. What happened to that?
Charlie's the ship's mascot, and if you don't put the cat down, friend or no friend, I'm going to crack you wide open.
Oh, come on, sweet. Let's be sensible.
This man needs medical attention. Would you please help put him in my car? I'll get him to a doctor.
The booze is on the bar. Help yourself. How's the head?
Like an overripe melon.
Be out in a minute. I'll take a look at it.
Will that help?
It might.
You an American?
Toledo, Ohio.
San Francisco.
Long way from home. What's your name?
Tony. You got a name?
It's on the right-hand side.
Right-hand side of what?
The painting.
How did you know I was looking at the painting?
You're a sailor, aren't you?
Laura Ring. You an artist?
I'm not sure. You tell me. You like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I sure do.
It looks better from a distance.
Well, not to me. I'm nearsighted.
Here, put this on your head. It'll relieve the inflammation.
I think it's too late. How did Charlie get here?
He came along for the ride.
And me?
You needed help. I picked you up.
Why?
For business reasons.
Well, I like the working clothes. How about a sample? Honey, the merchandise is all right, but it needs a little salesmanship.
The merchandise is not for sale.
Listen, baby, don't let the clothes fool you. I've got the price.
Is this what you're looking for? In the condition you were in, I thought it might be safer with me.
Well, baby, I'm sorry if I made a mistake, but you've got no right looking like that. After 18 months at sea, I just took off.
Next time, wait for the all clear.
You'll let me know.
I'll let you know.
Find my passport and my billfold?
No? Must have lost them on the dock.
I better go look.
You're coming back?
Baby, you keep looking at me like that, and I'm not even gonna leave.
Oh. Oh.
I'm a slob, I'm sorry.
That was all my fault. Tony, when I told you earlier I picked you up for business reasons, I think you misunderstood what I said.
Did I?
What I meant was a business partnership where we can both make a great deal of money.
Honey, what I need right now is affection.
I told you I'd let you know. Who is it?
The police.
Just a minute.
You Laura Ring?
Yes,
You work for McCann Shipping?
that's right.
After the brawl this afternoon at the dock, you picked a man up, a man named Tony Gunther, an American.
Well, I only knew him as Tony.
But you did pick him up.
Yes.
Is he here? I asked you Is he here?
No, he was. He left.
How long ago?
Oh, 10, 15 minutes ago.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. What is it? He needed help. He was in trouble. I put him in my car and took him to a doctor.
What doctor?
Well, I didn't take him to a doctor.
But you said you did.
Well, I meant I was going to take him to a doctor, and he came to in the car and insisted he was all right, so I brought him up here and gave him a drink, and he left.
And you don't know where he is?
I already answered that.
So you did. Well, miss, your friend Tony killed a man. Carl Swanson. He died an hour ago.
You mean in that fight? Oh, that was self-defense.
Here, we call it manslaughter. If you should see him around, tell him we're looking for him. Nice cat. Goodbye, miss.
Impossible, not Sweet. You couldn't kill Sweet. He was strong as an ox. Last year we were in Singapore. We're sitting in a bar, and all of a sudden Sweet spots this doll, see, but she's with this great big bruiser. All right, he walks over. He
Tony.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard the man. I killed him, right?
From where I stood, it looked like he was trying to kill you.
I better get over there.
Wait a minute. Get over where?
You said they're looking for me, right?
Sure they are. They'll be looking for you tomorrow and the next day, too. What's the rush? Besides, if you leave tonight, it'll be a long time before you get back.
Tony? Tony?
What?
I just found you. I hate to lose you so soon.
You don't understand, he was a friend.
I know how you feel, but it was an accident. It could have been the other way around. It could have been you.
I wish it had been.
I don't. Listen, you just sit here and get yourself quietly stoned while I go to the market. As soon as I come back, I'll fix you the best dinner you ever tasted. I've kept you out of jail twice today, so don't spoil my record. Just stay put. Don't go to the door, and don't answer the phone. Forget the police. Remember, I want you to.
Came up as soon as I heard the crash on the floor. Do you think he went for it?
I think he did.
Is he going to do the job?
What do you care? You turned it down.
I was willing.
Until last night you were.
Yeah. Last night I got to thinking. This ain't my style. I'm more in the line of competence. What with my prison record and everything, I thought I'd better give it a skip this time. But
if I ever need you, I know you told me.
Look, it's not that I'm scared, you understand. It's just that...
You want out. I do too. Open the door.
I gave you plenty of notice to get someone else.
Yes, one day. Next time I need a detective, I'll keep you in mind. You're very good at it.
Hi, Pussycat.
Did you get them?
Ah, the question game. I ask, you ask. My turn. I ask. You got it? $50?
$50.
Number 14.
What about tomorrow?
What about tomorrow?
The truck.
The truck?
The cherry picker.
Oh, yeah, the cherry picker. Well, the price? Gone up.
Now, wait a minute. You agreed.
You're putting me on. I agreed when you agreed we get cozy. But a little smooch, batting your eyelids and breathing heavy isn't my idea of cozy.
All right. How much?
200. Could have saved yourself a lot of loot.
Yes, I know. I'm stupid. Besides, I have a weak stomach.
Okay by me if you want to play it that way.
I said I'm stupid. When do I pick it up?
Tomorrow night, Big Boy Diner, Parramatta Road. I have dinner from 8 to 9. That's all the company gives me. 1 hour. That's all I'm giving you. If I come out at 9 and the truck isn't there, I call the cops. And Pussycat, I hope you don't make it.
It's on exhibition in the chapel of the Museum of Medieval Studies. May be sent back to England any day, so we have to take it tonight. How does it sound?
Sounds lousy.
It's a business deal. The man wants the chalice. We get it for him. He gives us $50,000, no questions asked. What's wrong with that?
There's plenty wrong with it. You're a thief. You're both thieves.
That's just your choice of words. You're a murderer, only you're not. You just happen to be involved in a fight. We're collectors. He collects art treasures, I collect money. Beats pounding a typewriter.
And men. You collect them too?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you collected me, didn't you, man?
You collected yourself. You were running from the police. Only you can't run very far without money. I'm just offering you a way out.
You mean a way in? Like San Quentin or Sing Sing.
Isn't that where you were going before I stopped you? Believe me, Tony, this assignment is safe.
Assignment? You make it sound legitimate.
It's just as legitimate as having a cup worth that kind of value sitting in some museum in a glass case. Does that help anyone? Does that feed hungry people? Think what you could do with $25,000.
Yeah, bring Sweet back.
Forget him, Tony. He's dead.
Yeah, I know he's dead. I killed him. I haven't got the guts to turn myself in.
What good would that do?
I don't know. What good would anything do?
Well, the money might. At least if you don't want it for yourself, you could give it to his son.
Sweet's got a kid?
8 years old. He lives with his grandmother.
How do you know?
It's in the files of the McCann Shipping Company where I work. I suppose he could use the money now that his father's...
Why don't you just shut up?
Because I can't stand by and watch a grown man act like a scared rabbit. You want to run and give yourself up? What for? For what? It was an accident. It could have been you. They won't take that into consideration, not the law. The law is the law, and they'll slap you in jail until the trial. Well, there's food in the refrigerator. You can go or stay as you like. But with or without you, I'm taking the chalice tonight.
Laura,
Yes.
get the kid's address, will you?
Sure. To the left of the gates is the main building, and down this road here is the 16th century chapel, right there.
16th century chapel, Sydney.
Well, it was shipped stone by stone from Spain.
How do we get in?
Through the window. That's why we need the truck.
What if he doesn't show?
Now, he'll show. He wants everything to go well so he can blackmail me later.
You have nice friends, you know.
Who needs friends when we have each other? You better leave him here.
Not a chance. He's my good luck.
I've allowed 20 minutes to get there. 5 minutes to cut the cable. 5 minutes to remove the window. 1 minute to get the chalice. 2 minutes to replace the window.
Why do we have to replace the window?
Insurance. The museum is not open tomorrow. If we leave everything the way we found it, they won't discover the chalice is missing until the day after tomorrow. By then, we'll be long gone. Okay, that's it. Come on.
Hi. What's the trouble? Well, there's a power failure along the line. Now the highway lights are out. It's probably a short someplace. I'm going down here and check it. There's nothing down here. I'm gonna try further on down the line.
Yeah, well, I hope you find the trouble. Without lights, our job gets tougher.
Yeah, I bet it does. Must have their own generator.
Oh, that means the alarm system is still on. Have to do something about that.
Place lit up like a Christmas tree, we'd be spotted.
No, we won't. What time is it?
8:33.
The guard checks the gate before he starts his rounds. Makes his rounds at 8:30, goes into the main building first. He's in there a little over 20 minutes. That gives us plenty of time.
You sure?
I'm sure. I checked.
Next time you check if they have their own generator, right? All right, you're crazy enough. So am I. Let's go.
Thank goodness you're safe. Did you get the chalice?
There wasn't any chalice. What happened back there? Why did you...
I'll be right over. I'll tell you when I get there.
I already told you. Big boy diner from 8 to 9. I have an alibi. I mean, I can prove where I was every minute of last night.
I will soon know. They're checking your logbook. Stand up, will you, Ray?
That's not the man, sir.
Thanks, Bill.
Now can I go?
In a minute, when the boys bring your logbook back. Sit down, won't you, Ray?
Well, I can't stay here all day. Remember, I'm here of my own free will.
Oh, we appreciate your cooperation.
There are lots of other guys in trucks there. Why pick on me?
We found this near the museum last night.
So what?
This is your name, isn't it? You are Raymond Bailey, aren't you?
Well, I loaned it to a guy. He wanted to go to a masquerade.
Well, you're right, Ray. Everything checks. You couldn't possibly have been near that museum last night.
Well, didn't I tell you?
But you didn't tell me about loaning the truck.
Loaning the truck? Who said?
The speedometer said. Now, look, the logbook doesn't check out with the speedometer by about 43 miles. Now, you want to tell us about it? Or do I have to book you?
Well, I loaned the truck and 2 pair of coveralls to a friend, a girl.
What's her name?
Laura Ring.
Where'd she live?
106 Elizabeth Bay Road. Apartment 17.
I found these in a drawer under some scarves and things, Sergeant. Wait here, mate.
Hey, Tony! You better get out of here, mate. Sweet'll kill you.
What are you talking about, Swede?
Hey, Limey! Get your pants up here with the aspirin.
All right, come in, your lordship, Captain By. When I'm good and ready.
Is that Swede?
You know anyone else sounds like that? Blimey, what a binge. He's got a head that...
Yeah, it's about time. What kept you?
My old age and my lack of interest.
Did you get the aspirin?
Yeah, it cost you 85 cents.
Did you get the paper?
Yeah. You want to read?
No. Just see if my picture's in it. How can I read with this hangover?
You can't read, period.
You skunk. What are you doing here? You get off my ship.
Swede, you'll never know how good it is to see you alive.
Who's alive? With my head, I just gotta be dead.
Your picture ain't in it.
Ah, those crummy reporters. You know they had me posing for 45 minutes? You can't trust nobody.
Yeah, blimey. You never know what they'll do these days. It says here somebody stole a window.
A window?
Yeah, big headline. The window of St. George, a stained glass masterpiece created in the early 16th century, was stolen last night in a daring museum robbery. The window valued by collectors at $50,000.
Oh, come on now. Ain't that funny? Yes, it is.
Hey, Swede, how's your son?
What son?
The 8-year-old that lives in Sweden.
What the hell are you talking about? I ain't never been married and I ain't got no son, and I live in Brooklyn, and you know that.
Yeah, I know it. That's what makes it so funny.
We're looking for a Tony Gunther. We understand he used to work on the ship. You won't have any information. Take the gangway. You go in the back. All right, hold it right there. Keep your heads high.
Entered our name, all the passengers travelling to Melbourne and the Southern Port on flight number 554. Your aircraft is now ready for departure. Would passengers please proceed to gateway number 2 for embarkation?
Excuse me, I wonder if you can tell me, is it possible to take along a pet?
Yes, sir, it is. We use these special disposable sky kennels. The cost is $1.40. The box travels in a special pressurized compartment where the animal is safe and comfortable.
Look, I'll tell you why I'm asking. My girlfriend and I had a kind of a disagreement last night, and she said she was leaving town. I'm trying to find her. I wonder if you could help me.
I'll be glad to do what I can.
Well, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't leave without her pet Siamese cat. But do you happen to remember a gal about 5'4"?
Flight 504, 10:20 this morning, non-stop to Melbourne.
To Melbourne. Thank you very much.
This is the final call with name passengers travelling to Melbourne on flight number 554. Your aircraft is now ready for departure. This is the final call with name passengers travelling to Melbourne on flight number 554. Your aircraft is now ready for departure.
You know, I can't decide whether I prefer you as a blonde or a brunette.
Let's level with each other, Mr. Benton. You don't prefer me at all. You don't care whether I'm blonde, brunette, or bald. Your preference lies in other directions. Like money.
Oh, come now. That's not all I care about, really. There are other things.
Of course there are. Like capital investments, stocks, write-offs.
My dear Laura, you are a beautiful, brilliant woman, extremely successful in your line of work. Do you know why?
Yes, because I'm beautiful and brilliant. And because I was born in the month of May. My sign is Taurus, and that means bull, which is what I don't take from any man.
Why do you hate them? Men, I mean.
They like me, so I have to hate them. If you don't understand that, please don't ask. I'm not sure I do either.
Ever find one you could like?
Don't laugh. His name is Orville Todd Benton III.
I think you've got me confused with George Washington. It's his picture that's on your American dollar bill, isn't it?
But his signature isn't worth a nickel on a check. Yours is. How about my money?
How about the window?
Well, it was impractical for me to bring it with me on the airplane. I'm sure you understand that.
Oh, yes, I understand. And I'm sure you understand that it would be impractical for me to pay you until it's delivered. In the meantime, I do hope you'll stay here as my guest. Taurus and Leo might prove interesting. The bull and the lion. We could produce something outstanding.
Before or after the wedding?
Luggage is now available for passengers to Sydney at the luggage collection area. Passengers to the city, please join the company case, now loading in bay number 2. Luggage is now available for passengers to Sydney at the luggage collection area.
Follow that cab. Stay with him.
with you in a minute. While you're waiting, look around. Pick out the one you think would suit you best. Naturally, it depends where you want it. Your arm, your chest, your back. We don't get much calls for backs these days. It's impractical. You need a mirror. You, of course, understand the needle hurts a little, so the larger the design, the more the pain. But then maybe it's worth it. You'll have it for a lifetime. Your own personal TV. Should you ever get tired of it or want another design, I can take it off for you. Of course, that's a great deal more painful and expensive. Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks, I don't think I'll have it done today.
Okay, goodbye. Close the door as you go out, huh?
Is there any way to run a tattoo parlor?
You bet it is. If they don't get the message, they get the picture. Hey, Tony Gunther.
Hey, Benji, how are you?
I've been expecting you. I got the scoop on you from the morning rag. And I got your favorite mouthwash.
No, look, thanks. I'm off the stuff, Benji.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
Can't waste it. Hey, I better lock the front gate. Can't get caught with a hot potato in a joint. Yeah. You are hot, aren't you, buddy? Funny, I never figured you for a guy with larceny in his heart. But then I guess everybody's got some of it stashed away. And some of it never comes out. What made yours blossom out so late in the fall? Okay, if you don't want to talk about it, don't.
I wanted to give me a chance.
Hey, that's a great line. Use it on the jury. Only, put in an only, like, gentlemen, if you'll only give me a chance. No, wait. No, you need an another in there. Gentlemen, if you'll only give me another chance. You feel it? Huh? That another makes it sing, doesn't it? Okay, what can I do to help?
Don't you want to know what made me do it?
Oh, man, you're too much. Some broad took you in. What else? The rest is a fait accompli. In case you don't know it, that's French for in the bag. The point is, what do you want to do about it?
I want to get even, Benji.
Well, there's a noble but understandable thought. The man gets kicked in the face. It takes a while to wipe the blood out of his eyes. What else?
I want to find that window.
Oh, boy, back up. You mean you haven't got it? You didn't steal it?
I haven't got it. I didn't steal it. All I did was take it out of a casing. I was going to put it back, but I...
Yo, boy, wait, Lee, please stand by while I adjust my head. I hear the dialect, but the picture's blurred.
I'm telling you, I haven't got the window.
You sold it?
No, I didn't sell it. I never had it, Benji. I want to find the window and give it back to the museum.
Forget the lines for the jury. Let's think of something for the psychiatrist. How about my mind went blank, or I'm from a broken home. My father hated me. Yeah, it's going to take thought and a bottle of scotch. You better tell your girlfriend to come in. Does she like scotch?
Does she like scotch?
Okay, Swinger, so I didn't see a dame out in the cab waiting for you. But you know something? This conversation is going to cost you. Ever watch those things run? Those meters? How they flip and tick, 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 tick. 80 cents, $1.20, $4.90, $25. She didn't come with you?
No, I never saw her before. Think she's following me?
In this neighborhood, beautiful bimbos do not window shop from taxi cabs. This dame is giving my establishment a double whammy.
She could be waiting for somebody else.
Yes, she could be, but I don't like the odds. You better split. See you at Maxie's in 20 minutes. I'll spring for the dinner.
Spring? You must be scared.
Oh, no, not me. I always turn this shade of yellow when the sun goes down. I'll see you at Maxie's.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. There will be two of us.
Name?
Gallagher. And I think I'll wait right over here.
Thank you, sir. May I help you?
I'm looking for someone.
A gentleman?
Yes, my husband.
Hello, darling. I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
This way, please.
Oh.
This way, please. Watch your step, Mrs. Gallagher.
Let go of my wrist. What do you think you're doing?
Sorry.
Get out of my way.
Shall we dance?
Let me go or I'll scream.
Try.
You're hurting me. I can't breathe.
That's the general idea.
You're breaking my ribs.
It's funny. I didn't hear anything crack.
All right, I promise I won't leave.
Good then.
What do you want from me?
Oh, no. What do you want from me? You're the one who was following me.
Following you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you want to say something, Mrs. Gallagher?
Please, can't we sit down?
All right, now let's start from the top. Why are you following me?
I told you I wasn't following you. I came in here looking for a friend and you... Don't you have any respect for women?
Not lately.
What are you doing?
Looking through your purse, dear. Mine?
Do I have a choice?
No. J.P. Duncan, insurance investigator.
So I'm an insurance investigator. What does that prove?
Nothing, I guess. Shall we dance?
No, I'll tell you. I am an insurance investigator.
All right, so far we're agreed. And then what?
I received a call from our home office to meet your plane and follow you.
Who's me?
Anthony Gunther. You're connected with the theft, the disappearance of the St. George window from the Institute of Medieval Studies.
All right, assuming you're right, what do we do now? Call the police?
The company is only interested in recovering the artwork. My instructions were to follow you until you led me to it. Then I was to contact the office. I guess I botched up the whole thing.
Yeah, but charmingly.
Tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. You tell me where the window is and I'll...
Do what?
I guess I have nothing to bargain with.
Well, it's a matter of opinion. Maybe we can talk about that later. Meanwhile, I think you're going to have to help me find that window.
You mean you haven't got it?
Nope.
You don't know where it is? Well, then I'm sorry. In that case, I think I'd better sit down.
Yeah. Now, look, honey, try and see it my way. I can't possibly let you go. You might call the police. So I'm afraid we're just going to have to stick together until we find the window.
What then?
Well, then it's yours. You can return it to the museum.
How do I know I can trust you? After all, you're a thief.
Well, after 2 or 3 weeks with me, night and day, you'll find out I'm one of those trustworthy thieves. By the way, how big is your apartment?
You must be out of your mind.
Probably.
Hi, Pierre. Did a tall character in a blue suit come in a while ago?
You must mean Mr. Gallagher.
I don't, but I bet I'm wrong. Where is he?
He's over there with Mrs. Gallagher.
Thanks. Miss... one of us is confused. Hello, friend.
Hey, Benji. Benji, this is...
I know. This is Gallagher. Didn't I meet you in a taxi cab with the meter running?
This is J.P. Duncan, insurance investigator.
She's also a very beautiful dame. But do I sit down or would you rather tell me by mail?
No. Sit down. You're buying dinner. Come on.
Oh, don't think it's an honor.
This character is Isaac Walter Benjamin.
I've heard of Mr. Benjamin. He's well known in the trade as an art connoisseur and the biggest fence in the South Pacific.
Angel Face, you tell the trade to keep their opinion of me unsaturated and flexible. It just so happens that I know everyone in town. Therefore, it's only natural for when a party wants to sell something, they ask me if I know a party who wants to buy something and vice versa. Now, if that makes me a fence, I'll kiss your Aunt Mamie right on the corner of Burke and Flinders Street during the rush hour.
Oh, I'm sure what you're doing is perfectly legal and within the law. But please explain to your friend here that it's illegal to detain a person against her will.
It is illegal to detain a person against her will.
Well, if a person feels that way, then I stop detaining.
You can go.
On the other hand, the Insurance Investigator Code states, and I quote, regardless of personal sacrifices, the agent must at all times persevere and remain on the assignment until the case is closed.
Or get fired, unquote. She's staying.
Good. Benji, if you had that window, what would you do with it?
Dump it in the bay and leave town?
I mean, if you were a thief, what would you do with it?
I'd dump it in the bay and leave town.
Come on, Benji. There's got to be a fence someplace in town that'll handle that window.
There is. O.T. Benton III, but he's not one of my contacts.
Benton, the head of Benton Enterprises, a fence.
That he is?
You're pulling my leg.
Honey, I'd like to. I imagine it'd be fun. But right now I'm trying to answer his questions. You were asking?
I was asking about Benton.
Head of a great financial empire, leader of charity drives, patron of the arts, board member of any legitimate business you want to mention. Mr. Honest Citizen himself. Phew.
But crooked.
You just said the magic word.
Yeah.
I tell you what, after dinner I'll mount my ingenuity, quiz a few stoolies, and see if Mr. Benton is window shopping tonight. Garçon!
Would you consider me naive if I ask what's a girl like me doing at a place like this?
The window of St. George was delivered 20 minutes ago.
Here?
Is there a better place? Those bins are filled to capacity. No one would think of looking for it in there. Furthermore, unless they know the combination, no one can get near where it's kept without transmitting a signal to this panel and others like it. When that happens, the turn of this key immediately fills the room with tons of grain. Believe me, they'll never be able to find it.
But how will you?
I know where to dig.
Cozy, like the Tower of London.
Actually, it's quite cheerful during the day. I employ a large crew to keep the grain shipments moving in and out. You'd better put this on. Protect your dress.
Oh, it's lovely. Does this crew of yours know about your moonlighting?
Oh, no. The men know nothing. My granary is big business, strictly legitimate. I only use a small space in it for what I prefer to call my hobby. And I employ a few special security guards, associates from former days. Here we go. Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. Don't you agree?
I've seen it before, remember? Right now, I'd rather see the cash.
Oh, yeah. It's certified for 50,000. Your little window should bring twice that much at the auction tomorrow.
If it does, I'll kill myself.
Our first model is Carrie. This is a French wool coat dress, black streaked with white. A-line, featuring a welted zip and high-rise sleeves. With a darling shovel hat. This is from our autumn-winter collection.
What am I bid for this not original? Please keep in mind, it's all for a good cause. The dresses have been assembled and paid for by our gracious host.
Which one is our host?
The tall one over there. Actually, he's not our host. Our host is a stripper. Who knows somebody who has something on somebody. That's how we got the invitations.
All of the money collected will go to the Bayview Hospital.
Where's Laura?
She's upstairs, Mr. Benji.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the bidding.
$50.
I have $50. Thank you, sir. 75. I have 75. Who'll say more? I'm bid $200. Who'll make it 250?
The guy who just bid 200. That's Tim Galloway, go-between for the Chicago Syndicate.
Who'll say $250?
That's Big John Kerr, K-E-R, kidnapper, extortionist, retired.
Sold. Thank you. We now have 3 trim. Black with white trim, flat hat. The hat is black and white, following the current masculine trend.
Something wrong, Laura?
Oh, no, I just forgot something. You run ahead. I'll be right with you.
I'll snoop around and see what I can come up with.
This is a truly glamorous gown. Ideal for visitors.
Benji, go get him.
Let's start on this one, right at the top. Who will say $500?
Well, Benji.
Oh,
This is a surprise. I don't recall seeing your name on the guest list.
oh, Mr. Benton, how can an important man like you remember a character like me?
That's where you're wrong, Benji. You're exactly the kind of a character I would remember, not to invite. Who's your friend?
Oh, she's...
I know who she is. Who's the man?
Oh, him. He's very VIP.
What's his name?
I promise not to reveal his identity. I'm sorry, Mr. Benton.
I'm sorry, too. Now then, what were we talking about? Oh, yes, you were just about to tell us the name of your friend.
His name is, Gallagher.
And where's he from?
He's from San Francisco.
And what's he doing here?
He had a bid on the dresses.
Can he afford it?
He's very loaded.
Good. It's always a pleasure to welcome a philanthropist. For your sake, Benji, he'd better be exactly what you say he is. Wipe your chin.
Yes, sir.
With a welted, high collar and black patent low-slung belt, it is ideally suited for wearing a hostess or dinner gown.
Do you know all these designers?
Most of them, but I've never heard of Lamont, Pradio, Valencia, Tontier.
Wait a minute. Who created the St. George window?
Antonia Val?
Valencia?
Yes, that's it, Antonia Valencia.
Just like this Valencia who designed an evening gown.
We'll make it $275. Right, thank you. Sold over there.
But these people are from some of our best families.
That's what makes it so perfect. Look, they're bidding on the dresses, and the money goes to charity. And the people that Benji pointed out to us a little while ago. They're bidding on the art objects.
But how do they know what they're bidding on?
The catalog. They bid on the name of the artist.
This delightful model is shown by Pauline.
Mr. Gallagher, I'm your host. My name is Benji. Welcome to Australia.
Thank you, Mr. Benton.
I'm sure the hospital will profit by your presence here today.
As a patient?
Well, I hope not, but then one never knows, does one? Sometimes we get careless and accidents can happen.
Did you have anything specific in mind, Mr. Benton?
Mr. Gallagher, wealthy men are sometimes accident-prone, especially if they choose the wrong friends.
I'll try to be careful about that.
I'll try to help. Do you like the styles we're showing, Miss Duncan?
Oh, they're all very beautiful.
I believe that's a hint, Mr. Gallagher. Do you favor any particular one?
Well,
Yes, we're waiting to see the Valesia design. Are you acquainted with it?
Oh, yes, very much so. It's one of the best at the auction. It was brought here from Sydney, but I understand it originated in Italy.
And it's here.
The original? Oh, yes, Mr. Gallagher. I assure you it's here. But it won't go cheaply. I intend to bid on it myself.
We now come to the catalogue number 28, the Valencia creation. You'll notice the Valencia design is a rather unusual one, combining the mode of today with the medieval look of the Crusaders. It is in liquid blue, checked with silver.
$50.
I have $50 for Mr. Benji.
Well, Mr. Gallagher.
75.
I have 75.
175.
200.
Sold for $200 to the gentleman over there.
Congratulations, Mr. Gallagher. Wear the dress in good health, Miss Duncan. The rules of the auction call for all payments to be made in cash at the end of the session. I'll have one of my men drive you over to the bank. After all, $200,000 is a lot of money.
200,000? What does he mean?
It's dollars. If I had it, you'd have your window.
Excuse me, sir. I was told to give you this.
Thank you.
What is it? Tony, meet me at the service entrance. Charlie. Who's Charlie?
There's a friend of mine, only he didn't write that note.
How do you know?
Because poor old Charlie can't write.
Then it's a trap. Don't go.
No, I have to.
Wait! If you have to, I have to. I'm going with you.
Why?
Because it's my job and you told me I should stick close. Furthermore, I'm beginning to like you. That's reason enough, isn't it?
That's reason enough for me. Now go get Benji and meet me at the service entrance.
But...
No buts. I'm beginning to like you, too. Now get going.
I'm going. I'm going.
Go.
I have to kill you. You do understand why. You could prove very embarrassing to my future.
Get up.
I told you could prove embarrassing to my future. They say at close range it isn't too painful. They say it's over fast.
You should know.
I never killed anyone.
It's not because you didn't try, baby. You know, you're a good liar, but you're a lousy shot.
What about you, Tony? Are you a good shot? Could hardly miss at this range, could you?
Hardly.
He missed you, Tony. Charlie missed you. He's real nice. We got along fine together. I expect... For God's sake, if you're gonna kill me, pull the trigger now!
I will, baby. Unless you do just exactly what I tell you to do.
Anything.
I want the window.
I sold it.
To Benton.
You can have the money, all of it.
It's the window.
Well, Benton had it delivered to his grain elevator.
Is it there now?
Yes, we can get it. I'll help you. I'll show you how. The place is closed on Saturday. There's no one there but the guard at the gate.
Go on.
We can use Benton's car. I'll drive. The guard at the gate knows me. He'll let us through. Tony, if you listen to me, in 1 hour, you could be a rich man.
Oh, you're amazing, aren't you? You never give up.
Listen to me, please. There are $1 million worth of art treasures in that granary. We could charter a yacht right here at the dock. We could have the stuff loaded in 20 minutes. I have a certified check to cover all the expenses. You say the word, in 1 hour we could be on the high seas and we'd be rich.
You know, I can see why you want to cut me in this time. You don't have any choice, but why the first time?
Is that important now?
Well, if I'm going to take the ride again, I'd like to know how I got on the first time.
Benton wanted the window before the auction. I had it all arranged, but the man who was going to help me backed out. I couldn't get anyone else.
Why did you pick me for your patsy?
Time was getting short. I had to have help. I saw you at the dock and I picked you up. Then to make certain you wouldn't back out, I set up the detective bit to make you think you were wanted for murder.
Well, I may be, baby. This time for real. If you try to double-cross me again.
Mr. Benton wants me to show this gentleman through the plant. He said to tell you he'd be over later.
Do you want me to come with you, miss?
Oh, no, thank you. That won't be necessary.
All right, lock the gate. Don't let anyone in or out.
What's wrong? We must have taken the wrong road. We should have caught up to them by now. Let's try again. What are you... Duncan? Oh, boy. Are you all right?
I think so.
You must live right. Benton was in that car. 8 to 5, he's after Tony.
Okay, Tony. Let's put all the small pieces. We'll put all the small pieces right here. I know we won't be able to get this down that small elevator, but I think between the two of us, We may be able to get it down the stairs. You don't mind a few stairs, do you, Tony? No, not for $1 million, you don't. That's what this stuff is worth, you know. That's what it's worth. $1 million. A cool $1 million. Now, after we get this on the boat, we can come back and get the rest of us. I know we can do it, but we're going to have to hurry. We have to be very fast. This Renoir is priceless. But it's going to be very hard to move. We have to find just the right buyer for it. But I know we'll be able to. I think we'll be... Tony? 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 Tony, wait! What's the matter? We don't have time to play games.
I'm not playing games, baby. I'm returning this window to the museum.
Returning it? Taking it back? They're offering a reward.
There's no reward.
Oh, all right. If it'll ease your conscience, take back the crummy window. But right now, we have to move this stuff before it's too late. Tony!
Drop the gate and turn off the power.
Tony! Oh, go on and run, you tin horn! I need you like I need a 29-cent pair of stockings! You know what you're giving up? You're giving up $1 million! That's what you're giving up! But you haven't got what it takes, baby. It takes courage. That's what it takes to steal $1 million. It takes guts. And you haven't got it. And I thought you'd pull the trigger. You! Go on and run, you coward! Run! Who needs you?
Air up there. Outside. You take the stairs.
you believe it? I can't believe it. Oh.
Hold it. I said hold it.
I'm holding.
Where am I going?
Congratulations, kids. You know, if you ever want anything, just ask for it. What's ours is yours.
Yeah. That goes for me too, Tony.
Thanks, Gagney.
Hey, Tony, I was just thinking, you know, now that you're married, you won't be needing Charlie anymore.
Forget it, sweet. Charlie stays with me.
Oh, I say he goes back on the ship.
I say he stays with me.
Yeah, wait a minute, sweet. I think Tony's right.
Ah, you do?
Yeah, I do.